Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi,
How
guys.
how's everybody doing? Oh, Coco.
Pretty good.
Oh, well,
The,
mighty good, Rabbi.
Not
how
that
are
good.
you?
Hello, my
Um,
good rabbis. Okay, so I'm giving you, you just do your thing and sit back and relax. I'm literally giving you this in real time, how it happened to me, okay? Even if I talk about it too much, it doesn't matter. So we've been talking about in the parashiot over the last few weeks, all of the concepts of Sarah and Avraham and Yaakov, and the recurring theme is that somebody had to whisper to them, "I know you think that this may never happen, but it will.
mm,
You will do this, you will have this, you will succeed in this." And it's not, we don't know whether they were already going to accomplish these things. These things would already happen, or perhaps maybe a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a reminder helped them also make those things happen. So I was rowing on my machine. I know that's how every story starts. It's my once upon a time, okay? I was on my rowing machine and the athlete he was telling stories while we were all rowing together. And he told this little story of inspiration, and I'd never heard it before. It actually is quite well known. So I'm going to read it to you. There's a story about a man who was walking through like a forest, a jungle, and as he was passing some elephants, he suddenly stopped, confused by the fact that these huge creatures were being held by only a small, tiny rope to their front leg. No chains and no cages, and it was obvious that the elephants could at any time break away from their bonds, but for some reason they didn't. So he saw the trainer nearby, and he asked him, why? Why are they not running away when they so clearly can easily get out of those ropes? And the trainer said, since they've been very young, we've been using that same rope to tie them. And at an age enough to hold them as they grow up, they were conditioned to believe that they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break free. And that little story, it was told in sort of an abridged way, and it stuck with me, and it made me think about how maybe those elephants, they needed God to whisper in their ear, or an angel to say, listen, it's a really tiny rope. Run. And so that like a chatima, like a little blessing at the end of a long prayer. I like to cap everything off with a little song. So that story, I carried it with me. It just made me think of all the little small things, like tiny little things that as a kid I thought I'd never be able to do, even college classes, everything. That then when I was sitting in them, I was like, what? This is easy. No, I didn't really think that. But I did sing a song to get into college. And this is the song that I sang for my audition. And this song, in many ways, has always been the words that have nudged me to help me realize, I guess, my little mini, the mini prophecies that we all have inside of us. So this is the song, Stephen Sondheim. Anyone can whistle, that's what they say, easy. Anyone can whistle any old daisy. It's all so simple. Relax, let go, let fly. So someone tell me, why can't I? I can dance a tango, I can read Greek easy. I can slay a dragon any old week easy. What's hard is simple. What's natural comes hard. Maybe if you show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe if you whistle, whistle for me. So then I ask you, what's the rope that you broke for yourself?
Wow. That was so beautiful. I love hearing you sing all kinds of music. And that's just a gorgeous, gorgeous song and an awesome question. You made me think I wanted to talk about therapy, which I think sometimes feels like a heavy topic, but I think it's sad that it feels like a heavy topic because I think it should feel as normal as going to a doctor's office. I have been seeing a therapist for a few years. I think she's an amazing person. And I just had to get over a few different misconceptions. I thought that you had to have like one really big problem to solve, and then you would go and you would solve it, and then it would be done. And now, a few years later, just having a 45-minute conversation a week with a person who just listens and reflects back to me, I have found has broken so many ropes for me. And so I love it. And I think it's something that as many people who can take advantage of. I'm a therapy evangelist. So
I love my therapy. I'm not letting go of that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I also love therapy. A big part of my life of helping me just work day to day, week to week, month to month. And with that, the ropes that I've been thinking about are the little things that I think I'm unprepared for. I think I'm not going to be able to do it. I am like a really data-driven person, and like if my life was like an Excel sheet, like I want every little piece to be filled out and every formula and thing to be done. And then you work with a wedding couple who have like a different experience than you've worked with before, or people who bring new and exciting things that they want to accomplish at Temple Sholom, and you're like, okay, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but let's go. Both in those positive and those negative moments of, I have no idea how we're gonna go forward, like what our next meeting will look like, but like let's go. Those are those little strings that I have to break within myself of, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but okay. No, that's where I'm coming at it from. Thanks.
Well, I think for me, well, firstly, I've loved everything that's been shared so far. I love the story. I love the song. I love knowing that we have therapist evangelists in our midst. And I also love that feeling of, all right, our lives are not an Excel spreadsheet. And how do we still then fit in these things that are so important, to make sure that people feel their passions reflected, and that we can be vessels of helping that to happen. I love all of that. And I think for me, the string is that I have to cut is feeling like I need to find times to be able to turn my brain off, and to be able to just really focus not on all the other things that I need to do, but just what's at hand. And I remember in rabbinical school, my second year of rabbinical school, when everything felt very overwhelming, and I had to start to have this mantra, which was, there's nothing better that I could be doing than what I'm doing right now. Mm-hmm. Nothing better that I could be doing than what I'm doing right now. And I have to say that mantra has stuck with me, and being able to really develop a meditation practice has also really helped me to just appreciate the moments and not think about all the other things that might be calling to me, or calling on me. And that really I can just focus on one thing at a time. And I have to say that these conversations and being able for me to have my full attention at these always brings such enlightenment and also such a good feeling, such a good soulful feeling. Um, Cantor, I don't know if you'd mind just singing that little last bit one more time.
Yep. Maybe if you show me how to let go, lower my guard, learn to be free. Maybe if you whistle, whistle for me. I love you guys. You're always whistling for me. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
She's slap happy. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, rabbis. When the rabbis get the giggles, that's the end of it.
Fantastic.
All right, so this you can keep laughing. You can keep laughing.
It's off video.
Really? Did she really? Wow.